Hi everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story Nomad, episode 35 with me, Sid, and we are today going to make a start on, well, hopefully, towards steel. Last episode we made the boat. We took the boat for a drive, well, sail, jaunt, and we went up and did those three ruin areas up there. There's still something going on up there, but we will see what happens if we go around on a further thing. That is there as well. Don't know what it is, but you know, lots to do. But we've got important things to do down here, because over here is peridotite rock, and I think also, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere abouts that is bauxite sand, which means that we may be able to find red clay easily as well, and that's not a million, bazillion, gazillion, trillion miles away either from where we are right now. It's just there. So, plan for today is going to start off with a load of grass. We're going to want torches, because I am going to go caving. Now, caving is not something I traditionally do a great deal of in Vintage Story, mainly because I'm a little wuss, and I like to run away from the monsters. But the best way to find peridotite is going to be to throw ourselves underground. The best way to find olivine in the peridotite is going to be to throw ourselves underground. You can prospect pick for it in node search, but not in area search mode. It doesn't detect as a mineral, but it does detect if it's within prospecting range of 6 or 8 blocks, depending on what you're set to in the world. I honestly can't remember what I am set to, so it could be anything. So I'm going to make 64 torches. We're going to get them all nicely cooking in a fire, and I killed a itinerant. Kill myself. Yeah. Earlier, as you know, as I'm wont to do, they keep popping up and making a pain of themselves. So things, and of course, you know, might as well use these things. I don't know what that one was. What were you? I think you might have been a swine beast. I'm not always kind of, I mean, I'm keeping the area clean of mobs, but I don't always bother harvesting their remains. That's a little bit more than I can be bothered, to be honest. So we're going to do that, and I think I am going to build my windmill when we get around to it over there on that hill, just because it's a little bit elevated. Doesn't need to be a lot elevated, but a little bit elevated is good. So, you know, there we go. Stickage, we've got 64. I must have more stickage somewhere. I don't believe I haven't got stickage. Stickyage, let's have a look. Stickage. Well, we got some stickage. So if I go and put you there and you there, we'll get 32 torches. And if we then stick you there, that's another 32, and then I'll take half of those, so I've got stickage about my personage, and we'll stick that in there. And then these we need to cook, so we'll go down to the forge, because forge, or here actually, I suppose, just as well. Not like I'm shy of fuel if we actually have a look at our oak log situation. You know, we've got plenty. So let me put you in there, and get you lit. Yeah, so it's an interesting one for me, caving, because and it's something I don't do, and I should do, is I tend to regard these as I'll say a meaningful resource that, you know, they take a bit of effort to create, a bit of effort to craft, a bit of effort to get lit up, and as a result, I tend to, in my own mind, I tend to think of them as something that took me a certain amount of effort to make. Whereas I've observed other players in the other things, and they treat them like I would in Minecraft. Now in Minecraft, they're not a resource; they're just a thing, and you use them, you put them down, and you don't worry about them. Now I think there's a couple of things here. One is things I need to add the magic pit, the fire pit mod to this, don't I? Maybe I better go and do that. I hate this feature. In fact, I'm going to go and do that now. I'll be back in a second. Much better. Now look at it. That's how you get things. Better fire pit mod, absolutely essential for anybody. It gets rid of that behaviour of the going back to 0 degrees every time it crafts something. Really annoying thing. So this is much better. But yeah, I tend to treat these as a, I don't know, an important resource, but especially because they go out, and they're not. They just put them down and forget about them. Because I'm not going back in the cave. And if I was going back in the cave, then, you know, you go and you grab a load of those and take those with you. Oh, don't tell me damn, God damn it, okay. So yeah, that's kind of a thing that I need to do more of. I mean, I can pick them up on the way out if I want to, especially if I know I'm going to have to run down another cave. But other than that, why bother? It really doesn't matter, does it? So, yeah. That's kind of a little revelation thought that I had that kind of went in my head and went, why are you doing that? So, we also want the bronze prospecting pick, and you are going to be in short range exact search mode when we're there. We can probably put you away because I don't think I'll need you anywhere nearby, and that will go there when we're ready. And let's go and sleep the night away. 7 o'clock, probably not much of the night away, and we can go head over to where the Olivine, well, peridotite rock is. And with a bit of luck, we'll find some Olivine, and we'll grab some, or less, maybe more, who knows. I might take another crock of food with me as well, actually, just because. Is it that? Yes, we'll take another crock. Don't think it's only going to go off eventually anyway if I don't eat it, so we can get out there and see what the world has for us today. Oh, hello, rabbit. I thought that rabbit nearly died from jumpy jitteriness. So yeah, over this way we'll take a steady stroll. There are caves with. There's also food which we could grab, but I'll not do it now because I'm just going to end up filling up my inventory full of crap again, which I think I should probably just make sure. I can't remember at what point we start to see. That's. Cannot see. Up. That would have hurt a lot more than it did. Oh, that looks like infernal down there, doesn't it? Right, let's leave you alone. So, definitely not here for the peridotite. Yeah, peridotite. I've got to get this right in my head. It's peridotite rock, olivine mineral. Peridotite rock, olivine mineral. I'll get there eventually. It'll stick. But obviously, getting the rock. Oh, hello. That's right, you better run. Oh, you didn't run fast enough. Again. If I wouldn't go that way, there's a big horrible sheep monster there, look. I did tell you. I mean, you didn't get killed, it went for me, but you know. That's beside the point, it could have been so bad, Bunny. Oh, it's another sheep monster, okay. Boo boo doo 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 doo. Right. Where am I on the map? I'm not that far away now. We should potentially be getting close-ish to peridotite rock, maybe, if I'm lucky. The other thing I need to be aware of is I have seen Gaturi burrs in these areas, so yeah, we don't want to have any run-ins with any Gaturi burrs if we can avoid it. And for anybody who hasn't seen my explanation of what a Gaturi burr is, it's a great hairy bear in my native accent. I can't say language. Well, maybe Yorkshireese is a language. Maybe it should be. But there you go. Peridotite, look. We just need to find a clean way down. I know there's a cave over here, so because I found... Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, God. Had better days, I see. What's the actual rift activity like? Medium. It's not ideal. But, yeah, I think we can cope with a bit of medium rift activity. Come here. You. You are not allowed to run away. Right, let's have a look. So this is the way we came up. And this really doesn't show much of anything down here. Let's just do a little... I mean, you've got to have a node search now and again. Nothing nearby, which is... hello. But that's hardly surprise. I heard you making a grunty sound. We need the peridotite. It's probably not here, but... didn't expect to find anything really. Not just on the first pass anyway. That would be a little bit excessively lucky, wouldn't it? Oh, hello. Ruin. Hi, Ruin, how are you? Oh, what we got? Bit of fabric, copper axe, more boots, saddle blanket for when we finally clear the resonant archive. Still think that's a stupid requirement, you know. Sticking the resonance archive behind, the elk behind clearing the resonance archive. Right. I should have brought rope ladders. That might have been it's a mistake on my part, isn't it? Might be an easier way this way, though. Just trying to see if I can see anything that even looks even remotely like Olivine. Yeah, that's not getting me down anyway quick, is it? Maybe over here. That little flea thing, I keep thinking's a particle from like an Olivine mineral crystal. Which clearly it's not. It's a flea. Whoa, hello. That's going down a fair distance, isn't it? Let's eat. Still, see, I'd expect it, because I'm going to expect that this... I better just make sure that I'm full. I'm going to expect to see it in the walls. It's going to be fairly obvious, I suspect. Oh, hello. Getting ganged up on. The other thing I find with these lower tier drifters is they're often not worth the effort, because the time you spend cutting them up allows other drifters to spawn. Yep, still no sign. But and then all you get usually is a bit of flax, and I'm not shy of flax, so you know, flax thread, not flax grain. That was a shiver. Oh, hello. This is all good practice for season 5 of Rusty Gears, because I'm going to be going blackguard. I'm going melee route, which is absolutely terrifying. But still, we'll get there. But we need to concentrate on this right now. Come on, there's... You know, when you don't want it, it's everywhere. But when the moment you want it, it's well and truly hidden. Oh, hello. Right, nothing that way. Nothing over there. Oh! You're only a deep, aren't you? Yeah, that's fine. Don't mind if I do. Right, let me maybe not. What I'm hoping to just see is just kind of wander up and suddenly see a little tiny peaky bit of Olivine poking out the rock. But so far, not a lot. Still, there's a whole load of then we run out of... Oh, hello. They're not going to come down here, that's the problem. I'm going to have to try and get to them. Before they can get to me. Right, that's... Let me just stick a bit of torchage around. Not a lot, but a bit, you know. So again, this is all obviously still peridotite, but... Hello. That's what we wanted. Yeah, that's it. Right. Right. Let me just block off here. Let's whack a torch down there. Whack. Oh, these things are a bit annoying. Whack another torch down there. And now I can get myself some Olivine. That's what we want. So I'll be back in a bit. And we're done, I think, for now. It's getting on, it's 4 o'clock. I'd like to get home before it gets dark, so we need to get back out of this cave, and it might be as easy to go back up. Up here, and there was looked like there might be a way I could dig out to the surface there. Probably just as easy. Yeah, I think so. I mean, these guys disagree. Die, will you die? Just die. It's got to be. Let's just go up this way, I think. Yeah, there you go. I knew we had to be close to the surface. Mine in green or Olivine. Ores. Okay. We can get rid of there, we can leave you there. It doesn't really matter. And yeah, I'm way up, aren't I? Okay, doesn't matter. We got what we came for, and that's what matters. Oh, there's a little ruin there. Have I discovered that? I've not marked it as checked. Doesn't mean anything. Sometimes if it's really small and trivial, I just kind of go, yep, nothing there, and forget about it. And I've not dug this one out, which is kind of suggestive that I'd either didn't care. I mean, there's something down there, look. Don't think there's much though. Yeah, not there anyway. Let's try the bigger one. Just has a feel of something. There might be a clay vessel or something down there somewhere. Or maybe not. Maybe he's going to make a liar out of me. Okay. Still a little bit more ruin over there, look. So we'll we'll check it out briefly. I can also use this dirt to restock the dirt that I just... I won't use the word wasted, clearly I've not wasted it. Come on, show me your secrets. There you go, there's a secret, look. It's a forage vessel. And it had a digging book in it, it's appropriate, seeing as I had to dig to get it. Yeah, potentially still something down there. Maybe not. And you have to sit there and kind of decide how much effort you want to put into uncovering these little mini ruins, because they potentially have some good stuff and potentially they don't. There, see? And another digging book. Very appropriate, and some more filled beanades. I hate beanades. Anyway, let's mark that as completed. I don't think I'm not going to faff around doing any more. Let's get back home and you know what, I hate beanades so much I'm not even going to carry them with me. I don't find them particularly useful. Let's go home, see what is waiting around our Charlie base. That sounded wrong. FOB Charlie. It doesn't actually get any better no matter how many different ways I try and change the word. It's still slang for an illicit substance. Okay, that's probably gonna... Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much. We're going to end up getting demonetised. Right. We've got that. So we know we've got what we need for the... That's just a pig. We know we've got what we need for the... for the build now. I think we've got the Olivine, we've got the bauxite, I think we've got everything. Let's have a look. Refractory brick tier 2 is made by cooking an unfired refractory brick. Why am I refractory brick? There you go, mix. Fire clay, bauxite, quartz and olivine. And if I go over here, here's our olivine. We've also got some gems. Now I should have somewhere kicking around. Quartz, 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 quartz. So we've got quartz, plenty of, and there'll be more. Quartz is one of those things I always seem to have a lot of for some reason. And bauxite I have got, I just need to remember where the hell I put it. Now red clay, blue clay, fire clay is the beast we need. I also need to remember where I put the bauxite. Oh, I will remember that in a moment, honest. I think in there I should have my tradables. You might as well have that saddle blanket actually. Don't know where else I would put a saddle blanket, but certainly not in any of those. If I were bauxite, where would I be? Not there, that's for certain. I put it somewhere. Must have. I got it, didn't I? I did go mining for bauxite. I'm not losing my mind here, am I? Maybe I didn't. I know where there is any. Some stuff, things. But that doesn't help me with the now constant nagging that I am in some way losing my mind and forgetting things. You can go in there. Right, we're going to... let me have a look. I mean, we're not likely. We've got lots of those. 34, 32, 27. They're the best. And I'm not worried about a scarf. So we might as well strip you down for flax threads. I'm going to need the threads anyway. That's leather, so we'll have some free leather. Is there anything here that I actually don't want? Probably not. Right, let me have a look. There's leather, 2 more. There's some more threads. There is replacement dirts. Low fertility. Get that out of the way. Get in there. There we go. Right. Spare things. I should have honey. I haven't got a huge amount of resin. That is a concern. I'm fairly certain I got plenty of animal fats. Not in there though, but it'll be somewhere. Oh, hello. It only stocks 8 deep. Stacks 8 deep even. Wow. I did not know. That's a new one on me. There you go. Get rid of those. That goes there. You're spare. You're spare. You and you are all spare. Everything else is good. That's kind of technically spare now. We can put the prospecting pick away. So let me sleep and I'll be back in a mo. So apparently I am losing my mind and I have in some way lost the capability to remember what I did with the bauxite because I can't seem to find it anywhere. So we're going to need to go and get bauxite. Now luckily we are on bauxite, so that is not a problem. So we can leave that one till later, I think. The other thing we need, or are going to need, is resin. We are going to want a fair bit of resin. Now there is resin down here, but I'm wondering if there is a way I can get there. I'm wondering if there's a way I can get there reasonably easier. So in the southern climes you want acacia trees for resin because you ain't going to find pine trees down here. So we're going to take the boat and go around and see if we can't work around this way around here somewhere and see if that can't get us a bit closer. And if there else, it might unlock a few things. So we've got the boat to play with. We need resin, and I think then fire clay would be useful. I know I've got fire clay, I just don't know whether I've got enough. And the other thing with bauxite deserts is apparently they're really handy for finding black coal. So a bauxite desert is there, up near that structure. So from here there doesn't appear to be an easy way, but you know, I'm always anxious to have a go. So let's go and see what we can find, and again I'll be back in a short while. Alright, we haven't come that far actually. I've just come down into this little bay here, and this area around here is all pine. I thought it might have been a acacia. I think there might be a ruin there actually. There's definitely a ruin there, look. And we may even have a look in that one, because it's close enough. But because this is pine, there's a pretty good chance that we can find some resin down here. Oh, and a thing. We also found some wolf monsters and a bit of copper, some cassava, which of course is probably the best flower in the game. Oh, red clay, not what we need, but you know, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. I think I'm trying to remember whether I even got the I've definitely not got particles on, because I'm not seeing the hooferator, but still, I suppose we should be able to find, if we can find, if there's any resin to be found around here, it should be fairly obvious. There's one there, look. So yeah, there's worthwhile coming down here for these. That's what we want. Resin for, well, lots of resin. We want lots and lots and lots of resin. Of course, you've got a, oh hello, there's a little ruin there as well, look. Right, well, we just got to keep looking around for catching our resin. We may have enough, but I'm just a little bit conscious of that I may also not have enough. You know, it's the opposite of having enough. So we are here. There's still a bunch of pine trees that way, but we'll just check these ones and this little ruin. Might get a book or two here. This looks like just a little semi-vanilla ruin. I use the word semi-vanilla. It might be a better ruins version of it, but it's going to be, some of these are a little bit more enhanced over just a normal vanilla. If you can hear chomping in the background, by the way, I've got MJ eating at the window buffet. So oh yes, there you go. Told you. But combat. That's probably all there is down there, but yeah, we can be greedy if we want to be and try and find more. However, there's still something here. Gives me a farming. No book though. Still, can't have them all. Can't have it all the time. You know, you have to accept that sometimes you just don't get everything you want. It's galling, I know. But that's it. That's life. What do we got? Wow, these ruins are. This is why I like the Xlib for X skills. It gives these what's the word I'm looking for? These ruins, these vessels, more meaning. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find much here, if anything. Yeah, let's not bother with this one. This feels like it's a bust. Let's just get these other bits here, and then we can go and do the good ruin. There's a good ruin, and then, you know, why spend all the time on the bad ruin when you can do the good ruin? Yeah, I don't think we'll find much there. This one, probably not. I mean, there's a kind of a subtle hint that there might be something over this way with the half buried blocks, but maybe not. Oh, hello. Still didn't get a thing out of it though. Right, we've got 2 bits left, and you, bronze shovel. Oh, it does go down a bit deeper, okay. Like I say, I wouldn't bother. I really wouldn't normally bother with this. It's even other than really early starting out days. These are just not worth the effort. Later on, but add the books in, add the X skill books, and they suddenly take on a new value. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Anyway, what did we get there? We picked up a combat book, which is, you know, better than nothing. We don't want you though. And we'll eat these. Right, so from here, if I head back over and follow these along, we can come along to that, can't we? That works. So I'll just have a potter along these this tree line, try and see. Some more down there. It is. Can't see any. Any resins. We'll not go that way. And well, I'll be back once I've searched this tree line. Back in a moment. All right, we've got around to the ruin. I know this ruin, and normally I actually wouldn't be bothered about it. But again, X skills makes clay vessels, cracked clay vessels, valuable. This is I'm trying to think the last time I saw it. I don't think I've actually seen it. Maybe a little, just a teensy weensy bit on Rusty Gears, but I don't think we've seen it a lot. The downside is, I also know this ruin has usually got something nasty in it. Oh, boiler, we don't want that. And obviously a hyena pup, which we don't care about, because it's a hyena pup. But no, that's a bell-headed shiver. I am not that bothered. Oh, it's bothered about me though. Right, run, no. It's running. Okay. Ah, damn you. Get it while he's down. Ah! Run. I'm in trouble. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was not... I think I did about everything wrong that I could there. But we got a temp gear. Made it worthwhile, I suppose. I'm not sure it did. Right, I need to eat something. You've got 26 days left on you, so you're fine. I also need to get myself a little bit of healing on. Yeah, okay, go on, get up, there you go. Right. Note to self, get myself some more poultices when we get back, but that... I think I'd have preferred the saw blade, actually. I think a saw blade would have been preferable. But in here we have tapestry. We get a few of these torch holders. I am not grabbing torch holders. Not this time. But I think that sometimes in here there's a little bit of an infestation. I don't know what that was. I saw it. I think it's a shiver. I know that. I just don't know what variety. And given I've just played with a bellhead, I don't want to play with a nightmare shiver or something else. Where are you? Where are you, you vicious git? Hello? Oh, I saw him. I know he's in there. I don't like it when I know. Oh, there it is, look. I think it's just... Oh, it's a tier 3. Okay, that's worse. Come here, you. Damn it, I just got all those health points back as well. That's just not on Corrupt Shiver. I thought he was, I didn't quite realise he was corrupt. I thought he was maybe a little bit of a lower tier than that. Oh well. We have the poulticers for a reason, and we've got plenty. We have picked up quite a few from loot, because you get quite a few from the vessels, which we are obviously looting. Alright, keep a few of those left. Hopefully that's the last of the big bad mobs in here. Oh, I did see a drifty boy, but he didn't look like a particularly bad drifty boy. But the vessels, look at the vessels. Well, where are you, drifty boy? I seen you. I know you were here. Alright, tool vessel. Looking for the good stuff, of course, the books. Don't know what I got, what I picked up there, or where it went. Looked like quartz, but I don't know where it went. Oh, nice vessel, look. Yeah, nothing really in there that I want though. Or now, because this is a ruby, it might not give me as many books. So let's just. Oh, there's a book. Metalworking 5 points. It's, you know, not a brilliant book. It's not on any bestsellers list. Combat 25 points. You see, that's a better book. That. More books. I saw it, and there's even more higher up. So this must be there must be variations of this one then, because the one I find mostly of this type is locusts. Don't know where that drifty boy's gone. And clearly this doesn't seem to have much in the way of locusts. I'm not complaining, game, by the way. That doesn't mean you can start spawning locusts on me. I'm quite happy without locusts. Thank you very much. But these are pretty good for this kind of thing. It's blue clay. But we're getting, yeah, a lot of bookage. And then there's the up high ones. We've been doing the down low ones so far. Except for that one, which is another one we'll have. I'm probably going to need to empty my inventory out, aren't I? Because I'm getting a little bit. Great step mantle. Okay, let's just get rid of some of these in a tidy way. That means I'm not going to pick them up again. That can go there. That can come down. That can come down, and we'll go boop. No, boop. Boop. Can we boop and boop? I'd like to boop and boop. That's better. It's a bit difficult with the shield, to be honest, but I ain't putting it down because that would leave me vulnerable, and I don't like being vulnerable. Right, what's in you? Rot. But that was a... don't know what it looks like. It was sort of a... keep that battery. I don't dislike that. Right, let's see about finding some altitude on this ruin, because there's, look, one there, there. We just need to figure out the way up, which, if I remember rightly, was kind of... do I remember it rightly? Probably not. But I know what I do remember, and that is I've got a whole load of blocks that I've collected. I'm going to take the shield off. It's going to kill me if I'm not careful. Whee! Right, or Gib. Up there's a chest. There's some gears there. How do we want to do this then? Hup. 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 I kill myself doing this. I can feel it in my bones. Did anything good go down? I don't think so. Right, we can have a look in there. I can't break those down. They're no use to me. Where next? You can't even clutch save in Vintage Story, not like you can in Minecraft. You can't just sit there and chuck a bucket of water down just before you expire. Right, let's just have a look at what we got. I don't want you. I'm going to keep the blocks because they'll be handy. I don't want that. Don't want those. Rice grain. Oh God, don't really want those. Definitely don't want those. That and that will go nicely together. Don't want you. Don't want you. Yeah, blue clay I've got plenty of. We've got lots of books. That I'm not bothered about. We can eat all of those. And then we can head over and try and find our way round to another vessel. Boop, 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 boop. Now, I'm fairly certain that there is a clay vessel in one of these windows. I'm fairly certain I saw one. Probably this one then. Yeah, that look. So first off, let's head down and get that. I think I just saw a whole load of bean eggs coming, didn't I? Yes, I did. A whole load of grass. From here, where next? It's a good question. Don't know the answer, by the way, but it's a good question all the same. Boink, 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 boink. There, I'll just go over. So from here, Been there, done that. Still got that one, which we're going to kind of work our way around to. Grains and a book. Don't mind the books. Keep them coming all day. There is our next one, isn't it? Yes. Hup. I mean, obviously, for anybody who's watched me for a long time, you'll know that I am a parkour expert, and you know, this kind of stuff is just easy peasy. I can't believe I actually managed to say that with a straight face, to be honest. Don't think I got a book there. Okay, I don't think this is a series where I'm going to be constructing any of the endgame Jonas parts somehow. I think I'll be impressed if I get as far as the Resonance Archive, to be honest. But we'll see. You never know. Stranger things have happened. However, I still want to get around to that last vessel over there. Which, you know what, I might be easier now. Let's just go down and pillar up. I don't think there's any more vessels that I've missed. If there are, I'll live, you know, it's not the end of the world. See? Worth it. So, I think we've probably just about exhausted this ruin. There are torch holders, I could grab them. I really don't see the point now. I don't want to go that way because I'm going to pick up those beanades. And I don't want the beanades. I'll take lemonade, but I don't want beanades. Right. Let us have a look. We are here. We can mark you as complete. There is a ruin down here. We'll save that for another day because there is a river, and that means if I can get myself from here and around, then we can get up this way. And there's also a little ruin over there. But we got a couple of bits of resin, which is better than nothing. And I need to head to there. And I did notice there were one or two rock beasts and the likes kicking around, like this fella. But you know, he was a bit close, but if they don't bother me, I'll not bother them. I'm not a monster. They're monsters. I'm not. Maybe. Anyway, I will see you when we get back to the boat, or maybe actually even home, unless something interesting happens. But I think we've got most of the resin that we can. We're going back past the resin tree. It could have regrown by now. Oh, sorry, there's a lot of rock beasts. I think I'm going to have to work on the basis that I'm going to have to hit a few of them. And yeah, well, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, we're back home. We are still going to need to get that bauxite. That's not a problem. We'll do that between episodes probably, because it's just mining. There's lots of bauxite around. We have got some books to read, but I have realised that I have overrun vastly on this episode, although I do have a time lapse which will bring this down. So it's Foresty 12.5. What else we got? We got a little bit of survival, a little bit of metalworking, we got some survival, a little bit of cooking and cooking. and husbandry and cooking. Strangely enough, forestry and mining. I think he's trying to say, tell me something about my cooking. And combat. And we didn't get a single skill. We are very close on survival. We'll soon have another point in survival. Combat, yeah, okay. Temporal adaptation, we just need to go underground. Collecting wise, we got close enough on farming. Digging miles away. Forestry miles away. Husbandry miles. Mining, sorry, miles. Not many miles away. Husbandry close. Processing, we got metalworking, about half, slightly over. Very close on pottery and very close on cooking, so we should be getting a little bit of a boost soon. Survival very soon. But on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. Sorry I got distracted by ruins again, but that's the way I am. I can't help it. I'm just an easily distracted individual. And until next time, thanks for watching, and bye for now.